Hello, my friends. Today's date is January the 27th, and this is a reading for you if this is your birth date, or if this is an anniversary or a special occasion date, but primarily a birthday reading for the year to follow. It is a four card pull, a general energy card for an energy that might be sustained through the year or something that may come in to chop it up and bring focus to it. Then there's a challenge card, something that might challenge you this year, and then an action to take to stay in balance this year, and then an outcome or synopsis card, and we'll talk about that when we get there. This is the general energy card for the year. It's the heart. Now, maybe this is about a particular point of the year. Maybe this is about your entire year of reflecting upon your heart, uh, your openness, your surrender, your compassion. It is said that in the heart is the way to heal all the wounds that we as humans have. The heart is the bridge between the sacred and the mundane. The heart is the bridge between the quote conscious and the subconscious and the superconscious. The heart is the bridge between the physical and the spiritual. So, and there's a level of understanding that the heart below the heart is kind of the animal senses of ourself, the selfish centers of ourself, the places where feel uh, we can feel our abandonments, we can feel our fears, we can feel our guilts, our shames, our all the emotions, but particularly the negative ones that are all about just us, me, I. How do I see the world? Am I afraid of it or am I safe in it? Do I get what I want and do I go after what I want, or do I feel denied and rebuffed? And in getting what I want, does that help me or hurt me? What are the good things and that getting what I want or not getting what I want brings to me? And then there's the will. What am I willing myself to do to go after? Does it take into consideration other people? Does it not take into consideration other people? Is it a push of my fire that I'm overextended, or am I apathetic and feel underextended? All those things come with a sense of baggage, and the heart is the place where we go to heal those things that do not feel like they're empowering us, or that we put in the shadow, or that we've denied, or that we just have anger about, or we just have some kind of negativity about. The heart is the way to love them again and show compassion for yourself again. And the heart is the bridge to learn how to love yourself and to heal yourself. The heart is all about self-respect and self-affirmation and self-empowerment. And it is through the heart that we learn to touch something and someone that we appreciate outside of ourselves. We get a lover, we get a friend, we have something, a child, we have an animal, we have nature, we have the world. There's like, do we love the world? Do we love nature? Do we love our family? Do we love our groups? Do we love ourselves? That's all starts in the heart, and it has to be the bridge through the heart. And in the heart, do we get to connect with other people? And in the throat, do we get to create and talk to other people and with other people and listen to other people and communicate with other people? Our gold, our heart, our beingness. And in the third eye, do we get to look at things from a heart-centered place that says, well, I'm not in this alone, everybody's doing this. What is the most valuable path of listening to myself and appreciating what other people have gone through and what they tell me, and with an open heart and compassion and open listening. But it's also the place of remembering that wisdom comes from both our intellect and our intuition put together, so that we really know and feel our way through our lives. We see and we feel all the senses and bring them together in a place where we love ourselves and love them. So that's the heart. Sorry for the long-windedness. This is a particular challenge for you, Page of Cups. Oh, I think the Page of Cups is normally someone, youthful, love, wanting to love the world, wanting to find those things that really, touch them on sensual levels, on sexual levels, on life sweetness levels, and maybe this is about, a substance. Maybe this is about a lover. That maybe this is about an animal. Maybe this is about just loving yourself. But the Page of Cups really wants to explore all those new ways, all kinds of different ways. And maybe there's something, the challenge I think is that something inside of you is stopping yourself, or something outside of you is stopping you from going after something that you really desire. But you have to, um, I think with this card, the heart that comes up around this, you have to love yourself. I think that points to where the problem is, or the challenge is, and that is you don't think you're good enough, and you don't think you're beautiful enough, and you don't think that you're um, needed or wanted enough to have somebody in your life to mirror your love, to have something in your life that mirrors your love for yourself, to have something in your life, or someone, or some animal, or some organization, or something in your life that really speaks to you about where your heart wants to be, that really allows you to be where your heart wants to be, that really takes into consideration your heart. I think there's a lot of um, fear maybe toward yourself about not being good enough, or fear toward making the wrong mistake, or fear toward maybe looking like a fool, or looking like a sinner, or looking like something that somebody outside of you doesn't think is the right thing for you to undertake or to do. But this is your journey, and this is your life, and this is your calling on some levels to pursue cups, to pursue relationships, to pursue love, to pursue your intuition, to pursue your cleansing, to pursue your understanding of day into night into day, surrender, dying and being reborn. All those things are about what the Page of Cups are, seek. And so, what are you not being allowed to seek? And if you jumped into that river of seeking, do you fear being lost, or do you fear being negated? Do you fear finding yourself unlovable on some levels? Well, the only way you're ever going to know that is to jump in. And the swan, there's a lovely story about swan. Ugly duckling approached a portal in the sky that was beckoning to it, and there was a dragonfly at the edge of the portal that was saying, "You can go through this. This is the portal to your life. This is the portal to your becoming." And the ugly duckling was like, "But I'm afraid to." And the dragonfly said, "The only way that you can go through your life is to have courage and jump into the portal of it, and to live it, and to feel it, and go through all the swirls and the eddies of it, and go to all those calm places in the water, in the river of it, and keep finding yourself until you grow into your next sense of your being. And then you become the swan, then you become the beautiful white creature, huge and impressive, and spiritual, and boundaried, and able to take care of itself, and can see itself as a beautiful spiritual creature. So jump through the portal, jump into your life, take some chances, find your authenticity, trust your heart. Your heart will keep guiding you to a better sense of yourself. That sense of love and compassion that's in your heart is what will flower now, is what can vital card, synopsis card, the flowering one's being, the flowering in one's heart, the connection to one's spirit, this light that travels all the way through our holiness, our sacredness, that is us, the spark of our life. And the spark of our life has come here upon this earth to inhabit these bodies, to feel itself alive on this earth, and to experience this earth in its power and its beauty, and also in its pain, as an understanding that those things always can lead one back to oneself, which is primarily love. And the heart is that bridge, but the heart is what we truly are. And if we learn how to love ourselves on every level of our being, then do we become a whole and satisfied being upon this earth, in this time and this space and in this dimension. And sometimes we have to, blow apart and become the particles of the universe once more to feel that bliss and to feel that connection again, before we come back down into these bodies that are solid and need some help remembering quite often that they're sacred. These are sacred creatures, sacred beings, sacred creations, sacred creators, and that we have a right to open our hearts to the experience of living upon this earth. Aho Mitakuye Oyasin.